I remember when Mrs. Delisip's car pulled up on a gravel road. I was standing in my youngest brother's room, Gerald. He had died the previous summer around this time. He had drowned in the pond located at the bottom of our garden estate. I was standing in his room naked in front of his full-length mirror, comparing my body parts. I had noticed that my left breast was quite larger than the right. I found it quite odd because I remember the previous summer when I had no breasts and now I have them and they are quite odd-shaped. Funny how life hands you lemons in the shape of uneven breasts. Now my right nipple was protruding to the sky like it wanted to be kissed by the immortals that hold my fate. The left nipple was participating in a lazy Sunday afternoon. It was asleep, dreaming of the days when she would be touched by another human being. I usually leave the windows open in the summer to catch a breeze. I felt the breeze dance across my nipples, which reminded me of the Midsummer's Eve party that my parents throw every year.
Oh, Henry, you sure know how to make an entrance.
I rolled over to my other side, lying naked in Gerald's room, rubbing my nipples back and forth, trying to wake them up in time for the party. I felt as if my nipples were trying to tell me something that I already knew. I did not want to go to this party. I thoroughly agreed, but unlike my nipples, I had an obligation to my family to show presence. For the party was in my honor. By this time, I had spent at least 10 minutes observing my nipples. The sun was peeping in for the last time before she would call it a day. I could feel the warmth of the sun's loving arms, embracing my nipples like a child she would long for, but couldn't have due to her responsibility towards mankind. I would gaze into the sun through my dead brother's window, with my nipples perched on the ledge, whispering, "Oh, Mother of Light, please embrace these portals for food and love them as if they were your own." I stood in the window for a good 10 minutes before I could hear a cry out. At first I thought it was coming from my mind for gazing at my nipples for the duration of the day, with periodic breaks in between only to smoke a cigarette. I then realized it was my mother. "Harriet!" she would scream with caution. "Harriet, you must come down. Everyone is getting restless." "Mother," I replied, "do not rush me. Perfection takes time." I secretly sighed at the moment and turned over to my side and decided to give my right nipple more attention. A mother does not like to admit this, but sometimes she has a favorite child, and mine is my left nipple. My left nipple has always been my favorite. Even as a young girl, I could gaze into my left nipple for hours. My left nipple, a slight pink in color, and a personality as a precocious 3-year-old. My left nipple is almost a perfect circle and protrudes to the sky for attention. As I look at my naked flesh for the last time this evening, and disappointed in the rest of my body, I realize that it is good to be alive.